Anyone who's ever seen Neverout for even a second can tell right away that it was inspired by the movie Cube. But don't expect any similarities past the basic concept, however, as Neverout is strictly a puzzle game with no narrative, dialogue, music, explanation, or resolution. In fact, this collection of 60-something puzzles is exactly that, a series of rooms with one goal in mind, getting to the exit. And while I enjoyed Neverout's simplicity, it has a few issues keeping it from VR greatness. To its credit, Neverout never explains anything. You're trapped in a series of practically identical rooms with a specific set of rules that you'll figure out simply through experimentation. You can walk up to walls and then step onto them, changing not only your perspective, but also the gravity of the room, implying that the cube you're inside of is rotating to match your movements. It's a clever puzzle device, especially when you start adding unanchored blocks to the mix that'll slide and fall, sometimes on you, creating some real obstacles. Keeping things interesting are portals, spikes, and electric fences, which certainly help alleviate the building tedium, but still don't offer much in the way of challenge. Most gamers should be able to complete Neverout in roughly 2.5 to 3 hours without too much of a struggle. For a game with such limited, cramped environments, the immersion factor here surprisingly and continually disappoints, for various reasons. First, even with all the comfort settings turned off, turning is only done through fast 90-degree turns, which, in all fairness, is totally excusable considering the game plays out on a grid where you only move one space at a time. But less excusable is the screen blink that occurs with each room rotation. Not only does it kill the immersion, but it's also disorienting. Adding to that, movement is locked to your head, meaning if you're looking somewhere other than forward when you push forward, you'll move somewhere you didn't mean to, which in a game like this can cause a ton of unneeded frustration. And at the time of this review, the move functionality is completely broken, making it playable only with a DualShock 4. Neverout at its core delivers on the promise of a budget-priced puzzle game that'll keep you entertained for the better part of an afternoon. But the budget price also brings its own set of low-budget problems that keeps it from being as good as it could be. With a little more immersion and a few less technical issues, Neverout could be great. Instead, it's simply average and starts to outstay its welcome sooner rather than later.